Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream, and I am going to do the December the 7th Spiritual Principle a Day in a meditation. I hope you're having a beautiful morning. Let's go ahead and get into that screen. I'm brought to you by Hope Through Navigation, and this is our Hood Recovery Services. You can reach me at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. And to all of the subscribers, every subscription, every individual is so important to me. I want to tell you, thank you very much for having faith in me. Now, let's go ahead and get into the meditation. It's entitled, Keeping Our Minds Open to Learning. Staying open-minded and teachable about our basic principles allows our understanding to deepen and mature. Guiding Principles Introduction in this book. Many of us go through a phase in early recovery in which we experience what some call Peter Pan syndrome. Like the fictional character who refuses to grow up, some of us set out to have the happy childhood that addiction stole from us. Making up for lost time may be a natural response to the new freedom we enjoy. The laughter and fun we share with other members is a part of what keeps us coming back at any stage of recovery. But like so many things, we can take Peter's approach too far, refusing to act responsibly or to mature in our recovery. As we accumulate both age and clean time, it can be a shock to realize that new members have us in mind when they refer to our predecessors. A member shared, I stick by my definition of old-timer as anyone who's clean time at least 5 years longer than me. Excuse me. I stick by my definition of old-timer as anyone who's clean at least 5 times longer than me. At some point, I noticed that I fit that description for others and that they look to me for mentorship. I felt the need to know more and do better. So I started a tradition study to help me live up to the predecessor label. Also, like Peter Pan, some of us might resist the ideal of maturing, or we may reject the ideal of pursuing a deeper understanding of our principles because we think it sounds, well, dull. Either stance might be an excuse for a closed mindset. Likewise, this is the way we've always done it. Doesn't exactly invite discussion or allow the exploration of varying perspectives. I like that. Likewise, this is the way we've always done it. Doesn't exactly invite discussion or allow for the exploration of varying perspectives. That's huge. Continuing. Remaining teachable and open-minded, on the other hand, allows us to consider different perspectives through reading, discussion, and contemplation. With our minds open to learning more about our guiding principles, we often find new applications in our lives in and out of NA, as well as for our groups and in service. A member shared, before I really understood them, I viewed the traditions as a rigid set of rules. I didn't grasp that by protecting us from our worst impulses, they create the conditions for creativity and freedom in service to NA. I will remain teachable, keeping my mind open to understanding our traditions on a deeper level. As I mature in recovery, I will consider my responsibility to mentor others. What a powerful meditation. Let's take a moment of silence. I really feel pressed to do that. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer, and then we will unpack this meditation for today. Moment of silence now, please. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. Keeping our minds open to learning. So here, the substance of this meditation, if I can just share briefly. The substance of this meditation is that sometimes we have a tendency to want to remain childlike in recovery, right? By the time we come here, the majority of us are not youths anymore. We're grown adults. Some people do come in their teenage years and they stay, right? And if so, if that's you, that's beautiful. I got here when I was 24, 25 years old, and I've stayed. But some of us, we come into the program, and I know for me, when I first started, I was not trying to be responsible for anything. I wanted to continue to do what I was doing, but not pay the consequences for my behavior. I put down the drug. I didn't put down the behavior for a very long time, and I paid a high price. I paid a very high price for that. And then we realize that time keeps on ticking. It waits for no one. So whether you have 90 days or you have 9 years, 9 months, and 90 days, it doesn't stop. The ticking of time continues. And with those 9 years, 9 months, 9 days, or 90 days, you are that much older than when you started the program of Narcotics Anonymous. Maturing seems to be optional in a sense. Acting like a mature individual is an option, but maturing actually is not, right? We're going to grow older. We're going to mature, irregardless to whether or not we choose to act like we have some clean time and some recovery under our belt. This meditation is challenging me, as well as yourself, to move with the hand of time, to consider the fact that maybe there's other people in your vicinity, in your recovery atmosphere, that are looking to you to set the example, right? Even when I'm talking to a sponsee, sometimes I'm still amazed that they are asking me for permission to start their step work. They're looking to me to give them the head nod that this is okay. It's already okay. I mean, why wait? It's already okay. So I still have to challenge myself to remember that this is an individual that has come from using actively every day. And the ideal that they have some control, or they have the ability to make decisions. Let's put it like that, because people, they rear up when you tell them they have some power. And the first step tells us that we're powerless, but it's powerlessness over the disease of addiction, right? Okay. So when you start to clean up, you're in a perfect position to start making some decisions on your own. You're going to mature, and it's going to happen second by second, hour by hour, day by day, just like it does for anyone else. I will put my pants or skirt on the same way that you do. We all have the gift of time. We want to mature with it. We want to embrace it. Maybe in your vicinity, people are looking for you to do something different. Maybe not coming to the meeting and sniper sharing and dogging people that are relapsing and coming back, but maybe they need some more information, and they need someone to break that down with them in a manner that they can receive it. Like this person here shared, they realized that if they think of people with 5 years more than them clean as old timers, maybe someone with less time than themselves might be thinking of them as an old timer, as a predecessor. You know, for me, old timer, uh, it's a word that I think that doesn't always apply to everyone, right? That has been around longer than me, right? Because now I am possibly putting someone on a pedestal. But for me, I believe that if the recovery that I'm seeing is, you can be an older individual and have wisdom and discernment and have very little clean time compared to me. And in my mind, I will see you as an elder, as a predecessor, right? In my mind, it's about what you're bringing. to it. But that's not for everyone, and we do want to keep it simple. I hope that this meditation has helped you today. I hope that you will challenge yourself to start setting the example and maturing. And being creative in how you can possibly mentor other individuals in Narcotics Anonymous. My name is Mighty Stream, and I've enjoyed your company. Have a beautiful December 7th. I intend to, and I will be talking to you tomorrow.